Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first news on 24th February newspaper front page dawn. Prime Minister advises Sri Lanka to benefit from CPEC. Holds a one-on-one meeting with counterpart Rajapaksa. 5. Memorandum of Understandings MOUs signed to boost ties in diverse fields. Leadership, top officials, businessmen from both countries to attend trade investment conference today. Katunayake, Sri Lanka, Prime Minister Imran Khan and his Sri Lankan counterpart Mahindra Rajapaksa walked side by side at the reception held at the airport after the Pakistani premier arrived here on Tuesday, Reuters. Colombo, Pakistan and Sri Lanka on Tuesday agreed to further strengthen bilateral relations in diverse areas, including trade, investment, science and technology, tourism, and culture through enhanced connectivity. My visit is aimed at strengthening bilateral relationship with Sri Lanka, especially trade and economic ties through enhanced connectivity, Prime Minister Imran Khan said while addressing a joint press conference with his Sri Lankan counterpart Mahindra Rajapaksa here after holding a one-on-one meeting followed by delegation-level talks. Since Pakistan is part of the Chinese President's Belt and Road Initiative through its flagship China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC) project, Sri Lanka could benefit from it through enhanced connectivity up to the Central Asian states. The Prime Minister Khan, who also with Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, Commerce Advisor Abdul Razak Daud, and Special Assistant Syed Zulfikar Abbas Bukhari on a two-day visit to Sri Lanka on the invitation of Prime Minister Rajapaksa. Around 40 leading Pakistani businessmen are also accompanying the Prime Minister during his visit. The Pakistan mission in Colombo has invited 200 top businessmen and investors from Sri Lanka to the Joint Trade and Investment Conference being held in Colombo on Wednesday today by the Commerce Ministry and the Trade Development Authority of Pakistan. Prime Minister Khan and his counterpart will also grace the conference. On the sidelines, an opportunity will be provided to the two business communities representing the key sectors of textile, pharmaceutical, construction, information technology, agri and food, footwear, hospitality, and tourism to engage in effective B2B meeting for enhanced cooperation. While addressing a joint presser with his Sri Lankan counterpart, Mahindra Rajapaksa, Prime Minister Khan told the media that he had asked his delegation to find ways and means to enhance trade and economic relations between two countries through increased connectivity, while highlighting the importance of resolving disputes through dialogue and promoting the vision of peace, progress, and prosperity in South Asia and beyond. He underlined the imperative of constructive engagement by all sides to promote a political solution to the conflict in Afghanistan. Pakistan's shifting focus from geostrategic, geostrategic to geoeconomic was discussed at the meeting, during which the three pillars of Pakistan's vision, peace, development, partnership, and connectivity were underscored. The two sides reiterated their commitment to the principles and objectives of SAARC Charter and agreed to take forward the SAARC process for regional cooperation. Mr. Khan said, with Pakistan having faced the worst kind of terrorism that claimed over 70,000 lives in a decade, and Sri Lanka also facing the menace of 30 years, the two countries share the common problem. He also mentioned the role played by Pakistan in addressing the problem that was hindering Sri Lanka's progress and development. The Premier said there hardly came an investment during the 10 years amid the wave of terrorism in Pakistan. Then coronavirus hit the economy of both countries, he said, highlighting the need for getting debt relief from the developed world as well as the international financial institutions, besides urging the United Nations and other international institutions to step in to help the developing nations. He explained that Pakistan had provided a stimulus package of $8 billion compared to $3,000 billion provided by the US to its people. Coming back to the bilateral relations, the Prime Minister Khan said Pakistan, having various heritage sites, was home to ancient civilizations of Gandhara and Buddhism and called for enhanced cooperation between the two countries in tourism. He also extended an invitation to his Sri Lankan counterpart to visit Pakistan. Mr. Khan, the first head of government to visit Sri Lanka after President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Mahindra Rajapaksa assumed office last year, said he had been visiting Sri Lanka and played cricket there, recalling how Sri Lankan cricket team revolutionized and became the world-class team. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Mahindra Rajapaksa told the media persons that they discussed regional and international issues of mutual interest, besides ways and means of strengthen bilateral ties. He said during the meeting the two sides agreed to enhance cooperation between Pakistan and Sri Lanka in diverse areas including trade, investment, science and technology, education and culture. On the occasion, Prime Minister and his Sri Lankan counterpart witnessed the signing of five memorandums of understanding MOUs for enhanced bilateral cooperation in the fields of investment, science and technology, and industrial technology. According to Pakistan's Foreign Office, the reconstitution of the Sri Lanka-Pakistan parliamentary friendship, reconstitution of the Sri Lanka Pakistan Parliamentary Friendship Association will also be announced during the visit to further promote parliamentary exchanges between the two countries. A Sri Lankan Foreign Ministry statement said the visit would feature a business and investment forum as well as a sports diplomacy initiative. This is the fourth high-level engagement between Pakistan and Sri Lanka witnessed in the last few months since the sixth foreign secretary-level bilateral political consultations in December 2020, followed by the 12th session of a Joint Economic Commission. Meanwhile, Associated Press reported that the Sri Lankan Muslims protested near the president's office, demanding that the government allow people who die of coronavirus to be buried instead of cremated. They believe Mr. Khan will take up the burial issue as well with the Sri Lankan leadership. Earlier, Prime Minister Rajapaksa received Mr. Khan on his arrival here at the Bandaranaike International Airport this afternoon, APP. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.